When you walk through Fuengirola today, it's hard to imagine that it was once a small fishing village. Over the years, international tourism helped transform the area into one of the most complete places to live on the Costa del Sol, while still keeping much of its Spanish character. What I like about Fuengirola is the balance between old and new, but today it's a vibrant international town with everything from beaches and restaurants to schools, shopping, and everyday conveniences. One of the reasons so many people choose this part of Spain is the international community. You will meet families from the UK, Scandinavia, Germany, France, the Netherlands, and many other countries, all enjoying a Mediterranean lifestyle while still feeling connected to home. What I really like about Fuengirola is the structure they have beachfront. It's the longest promenade in Costa del Sol. And look at all the restaurants, even parking spaces underground in front of the beach. This is probably the biggest structure here in Costa del Sol for a beach side. We actually lived in one of these buildings. We used to live in one of these buildings here, beachfront, and we loved it. It was amazing to wake up every day and look at the sea. Also, if you have a look inside at the beach part, at the sand, it's beautiful, it's clean. Fuengirola has the biggest community of Finnish people in the world, as I know. And I'm not sure if the mayor is still Finnish, but she had done a great job. They are very organized. They are very picky on details, and you can see this on the beach, on the promenade. I'm speaking about the cleanness, Everything is very clean, organized, even the beach. Fuengirola is probably the place that you find the most number of playgrounds for kids inside of the beach. It's cool that the first week we arrived here, it started the COVID in Spain and they got locked down from beginning, and we stayed locked for the 3 first months in Spain. The good thing, it was a beachfront apartment, so we could enjoy more. But it was funny because Rafaela, she's hyperactive. She's very active. She likes to run and play all the time. It was very hard to have her inside of the apartment this first 3 months in Spain because of these lockdowns. And it was a difficult time for us. Actually, we were scared because we didn't know what would happen after that. At the end, fortunately, everything got well. It was a good experience. It's really nice to come back here and especially see the improvements they have made. If you look at these structures here, everything's pretty much brand new. And this beautiful places for the people to chill out, these sunbeds, they are pretty much new, 80% of them. It's good to see that Costa del Sol is improving every week, every year. And that's why Costa del Sol is attracting more and more foreigners that are definitely moving to live here. Not just invest in properties, but also to live, definitely. And probably there's no other better place like this to raise your kids. One of the main differences between Fuengirola and Marbella, the city we are living now, here we don't see so many young people. You have young people as well, but in general, you're going to realize that here we have more retirees, we have older people, more in general. If you look that way in the mountains, there is Benalmádena, which is a city that is the border between Fuengirola. And there you have probably the best views in Costa del Sol because Benalmádena is pretty much mountains, which is cool because you can choose. And it's very easy to go from here to there. You can take a bus. Another very good thing, a positive point of Fuengirola is because they have a train that goes from here to Málaga Airport. This is a big advantage for people living in Fuengirola because you can go from here to the the train station in Malaga or even to Madrid much easier compared to the people living in Marbella. We are really proud of our history, and we are seeing that some of our clients also, they admire the way we started here from scratch, from beginning, and now we are improving all the time. That's why we are also guiding and helping other families, clients. We have actually done many consultancies, especially from Brazilians, because we have another YouTube channel where we speak Portuguese. I'm going to leave the link for you here. Living on the Costa del Sol means being surrounded by different cultures, international schools, multilingual services, and restaurants from all over the world make it easier for newcomers to settle in, while still experiencing authentic Spanish life every day. The climate plays a huge role in daily life here. With more than 300 days of sunshine a year, spending time outdoors becomes part of your routine. Whether it's a walk by the sea, cycling, playing golf, or simply enjoying lunch outside. Another advantage of this area is how connected it is. Málaga Airport is just a short drive away and offers direct flights to most major European cities, making travel surprisingly simple whether you are working remotely, running a business, or visiting family abroad. This is a very cool beach. Look at the water, crystal clear water, better than any other one around here. From here, if you go this way, you can go by car to Fuengirola downtown in 20 minutes. And look that path they have for people to walk. This is so cool. You can go walking from here to Fuengirola probably. And there is a very cool urbanization over there. They have tennis court, many crazy cool structure. Also, there is a beach called Cabo Pino that we have already shot the video that is right behind that pier. This is more like a private beach, better water, very calm. Looks like you are in a swimming pool. Cool chiringuito right in front of the beach. There are some rescue guys there. Very important. You always find parking spots here in front of the beach. Costa del Sol is becoming much more international now because COVID, especially. When COVID started and then the war, of course, in Ukraine, everything started changing much faster. Like in beaches like here, this one is Calahonda Beach in Mijas. We are very close to Marbella, like minutes away from Fuengirola. You see more and more people speaking English or many different languages, especially Polish. People from Lithuania, people from all the Scandinavian countries like Sweden, Norway, more and more different languages invading Costa del Sol. I think this is changing forever the culture here. And also if you analyze this boom on the real estate market, sometimes I become a little bit worried because there's so many buildings, so many new constructions all around Mijas. Many people say Mijas is like a room city. Many families just sleep there and go to other cities like Marbella to work. Marbella, Fuengirola. I like the views, especially that you can get in places like Calahonda. Calahonda, if you go up to the mountain, you're gonna have so beautiful views from there. I really like these beaches. Looks like a very secluded space. It's not so hyped like beaches like Cabo Pino. You feel more isolated here, more private, and you relax more. I think the beach here, especially the water here, is probably the best in all this area, coming from Fuengirola down to Estepona. One thing many residents appreciate after moving here is how much time they spend outdoors. The weather encourages a more active lifestyle, and it's common to see people exercising, meeting friends, or enjoying the beach throughout the year. Many people first discover the Costa del Sol as a holiday destination, but after spending time here, they begin to see something different, a place where quality of life, climate, convenience, and community come together in a way that's difficult to find elsewhere. Some people say bad things about social media, and I really agree that it's not best thing to do, especially for kids nowadays. They are like being quite addicted to, staying watching things in TikTok or whatever. But some of my best friends and contacts here I made through social media, especially when I got in touch with someone. At the beginning it was Facebook and now YouTube. I see a huge potential for everyone start creating connections. When you get in touch, when you take the first step to invite someone to have a coffee. I actually am gonna have a coffee next week with a client that's coming from England. I think his name is Phil. We're gonna have a coffee and talk about business, about partnership. He's thinking to relocate to Marbella. Before we move to Spain, we'll also look a lot of videos on YouTube to understand the location, especially the location. This is something I normally advise people looking to relocate. First, try to stay at least 2 weeks in a place before you decide to move. Like staying 1 or 2 weeks in a place like this, you can travel a little bit, you can feel the vibe, the atmosphere, if it's something that you really like or not. We thought about maybe moving to Sardinia in Italy before moving to Spain, because it was a place like very good quality of life, for health especially. And me and Nati, say hi.
Hi.
We were speaking before that this beach is very similar to Sardinia. So beautiful, so clear. You remember Sardinia, which is amazing, right? Because you have very good quality beaches, but at the same time you are 40 minutes from the airport. You are 30 minutes from Gibraltar. You are less than 1 hour from Ibiza, 5 hours from Portugal. This summer we are going to explore much more Costa del Sol and the different places around it. We want to go to Morocco, and then we want you to come with us, to connect with us. I also have a meeting next week with a client from Hungary, a special client, Catherine. Catherine, if you are watching this video, thank you for engaging and getting in touch with us. We are very happy to have clients like you. I just viewing in client's house in Mijas. I'm gonna leave the text for you at the end of this video now. I'm gonna leave this part of the video for you to understand a little bit about that location. It's a golf location in La Cala at the top of the mountain, 10 minutes driving from La Cala, the Mijas beach side. There are some different places here, especially in Mijas. It's more mountains, green, plenty of golf courses. It's different than Marbella. And what is very cool is that you have access to all of these kind of different things when you move here. Location matters, and that's one of the reasons demand remains strong along the Costa del Sol. Excellent road connections, reliable infrastructure, and easy access to Málaga Airport allow residents to enjoy a relaxed lifestyle without feeling disconnected from the rest of Europe. This house actually is Nati's listing. She actually did all the interior design of this house. Let me show you inside. This client actually came from a friend of us, another client from Ireland. They are both from Ireland. This is the interior that Natasha did, and we are showing today the house. It's quite far from the noise, which is something good, I think, because you are in a very calm place here. Today I have my new videographer, Rafaela. Thank you for being my videographer. I want to say thank you very much for everyone watching the videos, especially for our clients, everyone that is watching from Brazil, our country, especially people from my city, because we come from a very small city in Brazil, a town with 13,000 people called Feliz. Big hug, my best regards for everyone that is watching from Feliz, the happy city in Brazil. See you soon, guys. Thanks for watching. For many families, the decision to move here isn't only about the sunshine. It's about creating a lifestyle where everything feels a little easier, from spending more time outdoors to being part of an international community while still enjoying the traditions of Spain. Over the years, I've had the opportunity to help many families find a home on the Costa del Sol, and sometimes those professional relationships turn into genuine friendships, which is one of the most rewarding parts of the business.